Hello!
Hi guys!
Hi! Yeah, we just thought that we'd do an update on what's been happening. Darren was in Bulgaria last week. You came home last Sunday, didn't you? Yeah, he had a week home alone, basically, at the property.
Yep.
And you did some bits and bobs, didn't you? So
yeah, I did.
We're going to have a little discussion and then I can pop in some videos that you took while you were there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, where do you want to start?
So first of all, I wanted to say that we have actually put our house on the market here in the UK. Went on last week, didn't it?
Yep.
So far we've had a couple of viewings, so we're just fingers crossed that it sells quickly.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah, because we can't wait to be obviously at our house over there. Although, before I want to live there, I definitely want the electrics done and the windows, because your week there proved that that needs to be done.
The windows.
And the electrics.
Yeah,
you'll see the electrics in some of the videos.
The electrics you could cope with. You could cope with if you had to live there and then get the electrics done, it would be fine. The windows is, yeah, definitely something that will make a big difference. And just the boiler.
But yeah, we're going to need some hot water. Having said that,
those are the two
I think
things.
I could go without that, to be honest, because you can have.
Well, I did.
Yeah, you did.
But I think long term you'd certainly want to get a boiler in fairly quickly, so you've got some hot water.
Yeah.
The electric is working, that's there, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's working, but
I know it needs updating, but it would be fine. As long as you stay out of that room, right?
Really? I don't think it's restricted to just one room. Who knows what's under the other ceiling? So.
Yeah. So, but obviously it does need doing, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. If you went out over in September, it would be nice to have the windows done, and the hot water would be useful.
So we have actually booked. Yeah. We've booked a flight to Bulgaria in September. Haven't booked the return flight because we're not sure whether we need it.
You're hoping we won't need it.
We're hoping we won't need it.
But I think that's a bit optimistic. I don't think any of the paperwork, even if we found a buyer now, I don't think the paperwork could be done in 8 weeks.
No, I know. But anyway, I booked it because it was cheap at the time, so I can book the return flight another time. Maybe they'll have the summer holiday sale. So basically, tell us about your week, Darren.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on Monday, and I'm already up. Had a good night's sleep actually. I'm notoriously not very good at sleeping when I'm away, but I've been awake since about 5. So I'm going to get up. I need to go and get some milk and a couple of other bits and pieces, so I've decided to go for a walk uptown. It's about a 45 minutes walk up to the town. We've got a couple of bits to do up there, so I gotta get some milk and stuff anyway. I need a cup of tea. Typical Brit. I need a cup of tea. It's the sun is behind me. It's already starting to come up. I think it's going to be another beauty. There's another cloud in the sky, slightly hazy looking at the moment, but I think it's going to be a hot one. So and now I'm getting blinded, so I might have to put my sunglasses back on in a moment. I think it's going to be a lovely day. I've got a few things to do. I need to try and get a fridge, or not sure I got everything I want in the car today. So I think what I might have to do is buy either a fridge or get a Kasatka and a strimmer. I need to get a lawnmower and a strimmer and a few other bits and pieces I need over at the house to do some work. And then we'll see how it goes. This is obviously one of the suburbs of Stara Zagora. It's a little bit further down from the centre. A couple of people up and about, which is not surprising because it's very cool at the moment. Nice and refreshing. So it's an ideal time to get up and start doing things when it's obviously going to be a hot one later. But one of the things that gets you about this is the difference in the houses here. Some of them are absolute giants. The different states of disrepair or repair. Some have been externally clad. One just behind me, you can see it's all done, and then you've got sort of, which is obviously also bloody huge. And you've got ones like sort of behind me that shoulder. You've got a bungalow type thing. Yeah, the difference in the sort of architecture around here. I don't know what sort of planning permission are needed. Yeah, I don't know what sort of planning they would have needed, but it's just, you know, very few of the houses are actually similar. They've just got a big sort of building and then sort of a bungalow type building in between it, and it's but again, it all adds to you know, the different look and feel of Bulgaria. Obviously it's a bit early for most things, but the shop I wanted was going to get the milk and stuff will be open, so that's fine. Sounds wise, nature wise, there's obviously greenfinches. The city of Stara Zagora, that's I don't know any greenfinches around. You know, for something that's a bit harder to see in the UK than just commonplace here, certainly. The village will be the same when I get there later on. But yeah, it's all going to start getting a bit of hustle and bustle. Hopefully it's going to be a nice day. Hi guys, so I've just had the experience of Homemax. I needed to get a new lawnmower and a couple other bits and pieces. Managed to get everything I want in here, so that's pretty good. That's me solved for now. I did have the issue of, which obviously it's all my entire fault, I don't speak fluent enough Bulgarian, where lots of staff, not one person, wanting to help. I did ask if anybody spoke English. One guy came along, said a couple of little words, then said just one moment, and I never saw him again. So that was quite funny but frustrating. Then a lady came in pushing some flatbed trolleys which I needed and I hadn't picked up, and yeah, great help. Didn't speak any English whatsoever, but I didn't need to. As I said, my Bulgarian's okay, I can get by. I just wanted to check things like what oil to put in it, make sure I was getting the two-stroke oil for the two-stroke model, that kind of thing, which she helped me with, no problems whatsoever. So I got it all done. That's the good thing. I've got my Kosachka and the maslow, so I've got the lawnmower and the oil. I just need to get some benzene, so I've got a little container to put it in, and that's me done, and I can go and do the benzene and go to the house. So yay, looking forward to it. First time there this trip obviously, so see you later, cheers.
It was boring. It was warm.
It was very hot. You did actually find it quite hot, didn't you?
It was about mid-30s, I would say. Yeah, low to mid-30s most of the week. There was a storm on the Tuesday night, which did add a bit of relief. A bit of cloud cover on the Wednesday, so it was a bit cooler that day, and it went back up to it. By the time I left, it was back up to the sort of mid-30s again. So it was warm. It was very warm.
But not as hot as it is now, apparently.
No, apparently got red warnings now, haven't they?
Red warnings, yeah.
We get red warnings around 20 degrees.
In the UK, yeah. Yeah, that's nice and cool in Bulgaria.
No, one of the reasons I went on my own is because Nikki didn't think that she'd be able to cope with the heat.
I wouldn't have been able to.
And to be fair, she's probably right. And the house, you know, I stayed 3 nights at the house, which was just great. But it was hard going. Okay, the windows aren't particularly brilliant, which means obviously from a sound point of view, there were a few noises to contend with, and obviously the mosquitoes and things like that. Other insects, any insects, obviously they could all get in through the window. And yeah, I wasn't let down on the weather side of things. No. It was pretty roasty toasty.
And you got to see a really good storm.
Yes, I did get to see a very good storm. I was trying to sleep, But it would have been nicer had it been in the day, but
yeah, I thought it was going to be.
there was lots of lightning and thunder, and it just kept going and coming back and going and coming back. That was the funny part of it.
Yeah,
It was like it was going round the hills and coming back to us. So it was a bit bizarre from that point of view. Just as you thought you were going to just escape the noise of the thunder and the lightning, one of the owls would pop up and scream through the window instead, which was, fun. Interesting.
Well, you love nature. So.
I do love nature. It's great. It's great to be able to hear it. But it's sort of 2 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever bloody time it decided to do it. It felt like it was like once every half hour.
You made a series of videos of you doing some work over there.
Yeah, I tried to sort of give an idea of what I was doing, which was obviously I had to do the ceiling. I wanted to rip down one of the ceilings to see what was behind it. Yeah. Rip up one of the floors, so what was underneath it. A bit of grass to cut.
Just a little bit.
The main reason with the grass wasn't just it wasn't just to make it look nice. It was to try and find out where the drainage is, where it goes to.
Yeah, because we're really lucky, aren't we? We're on mains drainage, aren't we?
Yeah, seems to be.
So in the village, but we couldn't quite believe it because we couldn't see any like manhole covers in the road or anything.
No, but I have uncovered all the covers, so to speak, by cutting all the grass. But
Hi guys, so as it's nice, just have a quick look at the weather because there's a bit of wind picking up. You can't tell at the moment obviously, but it is getting a bit windy, so I just checked the weather, and apparently tomorrow I'm in for a full-on thunderstorm, so that could be interesting. So I thought I'd better pull my finger out and get some of the grass cut, particularly by the front door, that sort of area, so I've got somewhere to park hopefully next time. I know it's a while away yet before I come back, but there's my new beast, so that's what I'm going to use, a new petrol mower. I've also got a new strimmer, which I put together yesterday, so I'm going to go out the front and get on with some cutting of some grass, I think. So let's go and have a quick look and see how bad it is. Oh, it's bad enough. So sort of, some of this is sort of beyond waist height, so I'm going to give it a go, give it a cut down, and then so we'll go from there. Praying mantis. Basically what I'm trying to do is I need to clear a space. I need to know if that's where the drainage comes in or not. So that's what I'm looking for, that's why I've got to cut it. There's a patch over there that's got too much stones. I have got the strimmer, so I'll have a look and see if I can do some more with the strimmer in a bit. But at the moment it's over 30 degrees. It's about 35 degrees, and I'm going to go and get a quick drink of juice. Okay, took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and as you can see, got most of it out of the way, and I now see that there's a cover just over here, So I need to get the strimmer and just better clear it up, but obviously there's a cover there. And then we've got bags of room now for the car to park on. As I said, the tiny little strip I was trying to park on, not knowing what was what, and now I just cut all this lot, and I found another cover here. Of course, another cover here. So I don't know if there's going to be another one. I stopped on this one for a minute. I just had to clear some stones out. There's a lot of stones in here, as you can see. A lot of bricks and things. So I obviously don't want to knacker my mower the first day I've got it. So I'll try and get some more of those out before I do the rest. But to be honest, I think I've done enough for today. And look, got a number on the door, and the cat's come to say hello. I'll go away now, but it's a bit nervy, I think. So yep, that's us. So I've done a big mound of that's gone. I don't think I've ever seen so many stones in one bloody place. We've cleared all of the canalisation or the drainage, the sewerage, whatever you want to call it. That's how many stones have just come out of that little pile. Ideally you could probably do some more, but I think I need a shovel to level it out properly, but I thought that was quite a lot. So there's the cover, that's to one bit. But at least we now know exactly where it is, and obviously the line runs down to the other end over here. And this is because the only downside of cutting it all looks like bloody straw now. It's not green and lush anymore, but it is in desperate need of a cut. So there's the other bit, and then literally I've looked in that one and it's just got a big pipe, and obviously you can see all the water and nice stuff that's going down there. And then obviously that was the other one, so I assume it just runs much further along there. And if you can see behind me, this is the the main garden. It's yeah, I mean it's like kind of just up to my shoulder and taller in places. Yeah, I don't think I'll be cutting all of this back. The idea was to trim an area just around it ideally, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's all grown up quite a lot, isn't it? So yeah, got my work to do there, haven't I? So without further ado, I better go and put the tools together and crack on, I reckon. So I thought I'd have a nice cherry drink, try and cool me down. It's quite warm, as you can see. I'm stood in the children of the corn. That's a wheat or whatever it is here. Anyway, tons of it. I decided that rather than the rest, I'd just cut a path through. Been meaning to do this for a while, so yeah, what I've done, just got the mower out and just decided to cut myself a little path. So yeah, I'm gonna break my neck and walk backwards. So you can see it was all pretty high behind me. But now it's much better. Much better. I can walk around, get right up to the end now actually. So enjoying the sunshine. I'm going to go for a walk later and try and find some sunflowers that I can get some photos of. Alright, hope you have a good day. Cheers.